Welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the Clark Network. This is the Sixers Standard Podcast with Ryan A. Clark. Please like, share, and subscribe. Full breakdown is going to be in the description. This one, I want to talk about the Sixers the other night playing the Sacramento Kings. They won 139 to 118. It was a pretty dominating game for the Sixers, I must say. I'll be honest, given the Kings situation, we know that they're pretty much trying to get higher position in the draft order. So, gotta take what you can get from this for the Sixers. And right now in March they're 5 of 6. They beat who they're supposed to beat, and that's the best way to look at it. They lost to the more upper teams, which is pretty understandable given all your top guys are out. So they're winning when they're supposed to. So we can't be too mad about the Sixers for that one. But in this game, let's see. For the Kings, we have Reyna with 30. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing, but Reyna with 30. Plowden with 20. DeRozan with 13. Oshawa with 12. Westbrook with 11. McDermott with 11. And for our Sixers, we have Barlow with 12. Drummond with a double-double, 13 and 11. Grimes had 27. The hot hand, Edwards was 32. And 7-11 from three. He had the hot hand. And my Sixers standard setter of the game was VJ Edgecombe with 38, 11, and 7. He put on that performance I've been waiting to see from him. I knew that it would take some time, of course, and getting toward the end of the season. He's had a great rookie season. I think he's probably going to come up third on the Rookie of the Year votes behind Knuppel and Cooper Flag. And I'm very happy with his rookie year. I can't be mad at it. With his performance tonight, I think I've been waiting to see him pretty much have a game where he is the standout. And granted, now that Maxi's out and all the top guys are out, I was waiting to see for him to show if he's that next guy. And yes, I think he's shown that. To me, honestly, he plays like a veteran. And I've been saying this for a little while, but he does remind me of like early Chicago Jimmy Butler, where Jimmy was more of like a defensive specialist, but can shoot and get points here and there. I think that's more of what VJ is. He's shown his all around package, and I'm like what I'm seeing from him. I like what I'm seeing, and he got heart, and he got dog in him, and I'm glad the Sixers got him. I'm happy for that. And Edwards, man, he started off the game hot. He hit three threes in the first. And I'm very happy for Edwards. He didn't get a lot of time this season, and Edgecombe spoke on it towards the end of the game where he was going through his ups and downs with the season. And I'm glad he got some playing time, 32. And I think he really set the tone for early on in the game with his hot shooting. And overall, like I said, I think the Sixers pretty much dominated this one. Where I think they won the game at is somewhere where I kind of was getting on about for as far as shooting, and I think it was the 3-point shooting. It got a lot better tonight. It was 17 for 36 to the Kings 12 for 32. And going down the line, the Sixers kind of won each and every major category that I like to look at. Rebounding 49 to 41, assists 32 to 26, points in the paint 54 to 46, and fast break points 21 to 7. Sixers led the way in every category. So I just think overall tonight they were the better team. And the Kings they're not really looking to win, but they're playing hard still. So you got to commend them for that. And I just want to highlight VJ Escom and Quentin Grimes. Their last 5 games have been great. Oh, sorry. Before I go back to that, I just want to also highlight. I was getting on about his shooting before, and I gotta make a point of it for this one because Andre Drummond, he went 3 for 3 from 3-pointer tonight, and I definitely want to give him some props for that because I know it probably won't make it seem like they were timely, but there were timely threes because they left him open in the corner, and he made them, and it kept pushing the Sixers lead ahead to where the Kings couldn't get back in the game. So, yes, I know it wasn't no one-point game and he hit a big shot, but as far as momentum, his threes kept the Sixers going. So I definitely want to give Andre Drummond some props for his growth as a player and shooting threes. I got on him before missing, so I want to show him some props when he makes them. And definitely appreciate that one from Andre. But going forward, I just want to definitely highlight Edgecombe and Grimes. Their last 5 games have been great. I highlighted Edgecombe. He had multiple double-doubles. He had one against Portland, 18 and 12 on the rebound side. This one against the Kings, having 38 and 11 on the assist side. That's what I'm saying. I do like his versatility and what he's showing as a player. Let's see, for His last 5, he's averaging 18, 6, and 5. Can't be mad at that. I really like what he's doing. I would have liked to see him do more against Detroit and Denver, but he's a rookie, so maybe I expected too much too soon. And but yeah, like I said, he's shown the glimpses where he's supposed to, and is only going to get better from here, especially with him being next to Maxey. Maxey has that in him too, because Maxey definitely reminded him at the end of this game against the Kings that he's not the first rookie to score over 35 in a game. Maxey was the last to do it, so I definitely like that part about Maxey. He's definitely trying to push him, and I definitely like that. As far as Quentin Grimes, he's averaging 22, 4, and 4 over his last 5. Yeah, he's had a bunch of standout games. He's had 31 against Portland, 27 against the Kings, as I mentioned, and he had another 28 against the Nets. Uh, Man, I can't say enough about what Quentin Grimes has done. I'm a little. I think he definitely deserves the contract. He's definitely playing for one, and I think he deserves it. So I'm gonna give him some props there. And it's unfortunate it came at the cost of McCain, but definitely Grimes has shown that he belongs, and I'm not upset at that at all. So the Sixers' next 5 games, we have the Jazz, Thunder, Bulls, Hornets, and Heat. So this part is going to get pretty interesting for the Sixers because I know I made videos about the season needs to end. And my, look how a couple weeks have turned because now, due to this, recent even play we've been getting from the Sixers, it's now a pretty tight race between 5 and 9. It's gotten pretty interesting between the Raptors, Magic, Hawks, Sixers, and Hornets and Heat. Yeah. Well, I would say not so much the Hornets, but the Heat. But all those teams are only separated by a game and a half. So, as I stated a few weeks ago, Sixers do have a chance of getting 5. It's not out of reach. And with some players coming back, Maxey and possibly Embiid, you never know. You never know. Sixers could get back in the playoff race and not have to see the play-in. But like I said, they have the Jazz. They won their earlier meeting with the Jazz. The Thunder, I'll be honest, I'm not expecting to win there, and they lost the first meeting. The Bulls, I am expecting them to win that game, but they have gone 0-2 against the Bulls this season, so hopefully they can change that. They're due for a win. They split with the Hornets and Heat. The Hornets won the last time they played, and the Heat have Sixers beat the Heat last time they played. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think is the season saved? I mean, it's now. I know I definitely had my head down thinking they should end this, but given the recent play of the team still keeping things afloat, they still have a shot at getting 5. And with Embiid listed now as possible, Maxey possibly coming back. Still got Paul George. Where is he at? He should. I think this suspension's been up. I don't know where Paul George has been, but I definitely think the Sixers can make a run here. And like I said, I think they can go at best. Man, this is gonna be funny, but at best they can probably go 4-1, or at worst they can go 0 for 5, of course. But just being a little realistic, I would say maybe 2 of 3. They can, at worst 2 and 3, at best 4-1. But I'm definitely I'm interested to see what the Sixers are gonna do. At one point, I was thinking they should pull the plug, but right now they're looking like they can actually get back in the playoff picture, especially playing the Heat coming up. So they can definitely get the Heat out. They won't be able to if it's a tiebreaker with the Hawks. They've lost that. Hawks swept them. So I'm interested to seeing what's going to happen so far down the stretch of this season. The next 5 is going to be pretty interesting in what the Sixers do with that and what they do with the roster. I think Embiid should come back. He was listed possible, like I said. We're going to see how that goes. I'm interested in seeing it. But, excuse me, but on to our Sixers classic moment. Sixers classic moment. This game, I'm going to go to March 11th, 1987. Charles Barkley outduels Michael Jordan. Yes, this was a great game. This is early on in both their careers. The Sixers won 117-108. And this was a good game from both sides. This is also Julius Erving's last season, 1987. For Chicago, Michael Jordan had 49, 8, and 7. Whew. Charles Oakley had a double-double, 18 and 20, and Paxson with 19. For the Sixers, Barkley had 31 and 12. Wingate had 28 and 6. Robinson had 23, and Mo Cheeks had 21 and 9. What a great game between everyone involved here. Charles Barkley went on to lead the league in rebounding this season, round mound of rebound, averaging 14 and 6. And I just wanted to, and he averaged 23 points this season too. But I just wanted to highlight this season of the Sixers. They ended up losing in the first round to the Bucks, 3-2. Yes, it was a best of 5 in the first round going back that far. They had 5 round series instead of 7 today. And Julius Erving, he also averaged he was 37 this year and averaged 16, which is not bad. 16, 4, and 4? Not bad. Not bad. And Julius Erving wrapped up his career. Barkley went on as the new face of the team. And I wanted to highlight Barkley in this one because we see Charles Barkley now, and he was just clowned about for not winning the ring, and I get it, but he was a great player. He been to the finals once. He's an MVP, so I just want to give Barkley his due because he was a great player, and I definitely wanted to highlight that, especially with this game. Like I said, he went back and forth with Michael Jordan. This is young Michael Jordan, and Jordan was Jordan. He was 1 point from 50, 49, 8 and 7, and a game from Oakley, 18 and 20. That was a great performance from those two. But like I said, Barkley had 31 and 12 himself. Wingate had 28 and 6. It was a more balanced effort from the Sixers that eventually pulled them away from the Bulls. And just wanted to highlight Barkley in this moment. What did you guys think about the game from the Sixers? The Sixers versus Kings. They won 139-118. Do you think that they should still try to make a playoff run? Do you think that it's pretty much too late and they should just still finish off with the season and let it go? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.